Hello everybody, it's that college football guy here, another video. Like I said, right back at it with another schedule preview video. This time the 2023 schedule preview for Iowa. Now, the reason I'm saying, why am I starting? I did one of these a day and now I'm doubling them up. Well, I got to double up these videos to get all of them done in time because NFL draft's coming up, other things are coming up, other news will be coming up, plus it's going to be time to start doing schedule previews for everybody. And things getting crazy, plus I also give myself a little bit of room just in case it gets super crazy on the road and I don't have time or I don't have signal to send a video out, which has happened many times already, as a lot of you who've been on this channel long enough know that. All right, so let's get into about for Iowa's 23 schedule preview. So we do with all these videos. We're going to preview the non-conference games from last season and this season, decide which one's tougher. Then we're going to look at the entire schedule from last year with scores, and we'll look at the schedule from this year and decide which one's tougher. The key games, are they at home, are they on the road? We'll take a look at this and decide everything. So first, let's get into the non-conference games for last season and this season. Big Ten, 3 non-conference games a year since they have a 9-game conference schedule. Last season's non-conference game was home against South Dakota State, home against Iowa State, and home against Nevada. 1 Power 5, 1 Group of 5, 1 FCS. This season, home against Utah State, at Iowa State, and home against Western Michigan. 1 Power 5, 2 Group of 5, and the Power 5's on the road. This season's non-conference games are tougher. All right, the entire schedule for last season. They started off with 3 consecutive home games, all their 3 non-cons at home. Home against South Dakota State, they won 7-3. This should have been the sign for all of us because Iowa just has a horrible offense. Good grief. Home against Iowa State, they won 17-10. Home against Nevada, they won 27-0. Yeah, at Rutgers, they won 27-10. Home against Michigan, lost 27-14. They actually scored 14 points. It's actually impressive. At Illinois, they lost 9-6. We brought this up. I did the Illinois Village just a little bit ago. Low-scoring games here. At Ohio, they had a bye week. At Ohio State, yeah, lost 54-10. Home against Northwestern, won 33-13. They broke 30 points. It only took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games to pull it off. At Purdue, they won 24-3. Home against Wisconsin, they won 24-0. I think they were 24-6. I'm not quite sure. Anyway, moving on. At Minnesota, they won 13-10. Home against Nebraska, they lost 24-17. And then they played Kentucky in the Music City Bowl and won 21-0. They scored over 30 points once. Yikes. Now this year's schedule. Home against Utah State, at Iowa State, home against Western Michigan, the non-cons off at the first, and at Penn State, home against Michigan State, home against Purdue, at Wisconsin, home against Minnesota. Tell me that's not a run. Then you get a bye week to go at home to Northwestern. Okay. Home against Rutgers. All right. Home against Illinois. That'll be a battle. And then finish the season at Nebraska. Let's see. Last season's 5 key games we have here. Well, the Michigan game. Ohio State. I'd have to say Purdue. I'd have to say Illinois. And I'd have to say Minnesota. Those are your 5 key games. Of those 5 key games, I'm looking here real fast. Michigan, Illinois, Ohio State, Purdue, Minnesota. This is not good. 4 of your 5 games are on the road. Your only home game is against Michigan. Wow. This season, your key games are going to be Penn State, at Penn State, home against Michigan State, home against Purdue, home against Minnesota, home against Illinois. If you hadn't noticed way on there, 4 of the 5 are at home. Okay, deciding this here. At Penn State, you're losing. You're not going to win that game. I'm sorry. Everybody, you have a shot at being Michigan State because this is Mel Tucker's prove-it year. You got a shot there. So Penn State, you had no business on, okay? And that was your one road game. That's your road game. So you have no business beating Penn State, and it's in Happy Valley. Yeah, you had absolutely 0 shot. Michigan State, with Mel Tucker's problems, Purdue, this new head coaching, we'll see. Wisconsin, Minnesota, Northwestern, Rutgers, Illinois. Even though there's tougher opponents, I think the schedule is actually easier overall. I mean, you take out Michigan, Ohio State from last season, you take out Penn State from this season. I mean, they won games on the road. They beat Rutgers on the road. Now they got them at home this year. They played Illinois on the road and lost 9-6. Now they got them at home this year. Play Northwestern at home, blew them out. Northwestern was Northwestern. They should get that win. They were at Purdue and won 24-3. Now they get them. They were on the road at Purdue and won 24-3. Now they get them at home. That's big. They were home against Wisconsin and won, blew them out. Now they're going to go on the road. That's going to be, by the way, they also have 8 consecutive games on schedule before they have their bye week. They have the same thing Illinois has. Utah State, Iowa State, Western Michigan, Penn State, Michigan State, Purdue, Wisconsin, Minnesota. 8 in a row. Now, I know I think the schedule's easier. I don't know. I'm looking at it now, and I'm starting to think of double checking that one here because they have a lot of those games were at home. Minnesota, you played last year and you won 13-10 at Minnesota. Now you got them at home. You played Nebraska at home and lost. Now you got them on the road, so that might be another L. But folks, I'm going to stand by it. Non-conference games are tougher this season, but the overall schedule last year was tougher because of all the road games and the key matchups. But hey, you let me know down in the comments what you think about this. So thanks everybody for watching the video. If you haven't done it already, smash the like button, hit the thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm, helps the video be seen by more people. As I said, comment on which do you think was tougher, the non-conference games last year or this year? And do you think the schedule overall was tougher last year or this year? Let me know that down in the comments. So thanks again, everybody, for watching the video. If you haven't done it already, please, if you thought about it, check out other videos I've got on the channel. Subscribe if you like it. On the way to 400 subscribers, slowly but surely getting our way to 1K, and then we can start having some fun, right? So thanks, everybody, for watching. Hope everybody's having a safe Friday afternoon, Friday evening. Please be careful on the roadways and be good to each other.